BHP Billiton says a lawsuit filed against it in the US won't delay its bid for Canada's Potash Corporation. Potash alleges that BHP misrepresented material facts about the $42 billion bid. But some analysts say that the court action is just a stalling tactic, buying time for another higher bid to emerge. Here's Simon Palin.
This is the lawsuit Canadian firm Potash filed overnight in a US district court. In the documents, the world's largest fertiliser maker alleges BHP Billiton violated US securities laws and should therefore not be allowed to proceed with its $42 billion hostile takeover bid. Potash accuses the mining giant of making false statements, half-truths and contradictions designed to confuse and coerce Potash Corp shareholders into tendering their shares to BHP. But analysts say the lawsuit is a mere tactic designed to achieve maximum value for shareholders.
But I actually feel it's more of a strategic move, a stalling tactic to actually allow Potash to be able to find someone else to actually take them over.
Reports suggest Potash is trying to assemble a consortium to back a management-led buyout, possibly involving Sinochem, China's state-owned chemicals group.
That is absolutely a very logical place for them to be looking for another buyer for the business. Clearly they are trying to find a way to drive the price up. Sinochem is, I think, the most logical party in terms of what's been talked about in the public domain. They have appointed advisors, I understand.
The fertiliser maker claims BHP Billiton was disingenuous in earlier statements that it was going to build rather than buy a potash operation in Canada. BHP is also accused of trying to drive down Potash's share price to boost its chances of buying it on the cheap.
I think BHP, certainly from the outside, has behaved entirely reasonably.
And in a statement, BHP is vowing to defend itself. We believe this lawsuit is entirely without merit and we will contest it vigorously. We do not believe this lawsuit will interfere with or delay our offer.
I'd probably suggest that it just makes them more resolved in trying to achieve what they want to achieve.
Comments made by BHP's chief last month suggest potash is a big priority.
We are driven by a belief that potash mining has got good, long-term industry fundamentals, significant growth potential, which in its simplest form is underpinned by a growing population and decreasing arable land.
Potash has asked the court to resolve the case before the November 18 deadline on BHP's bid. Analysts say that proves Potash is still open to the bid proceeding, but it's also still subject to local regulatory approval. Canada's competition regulator has requested fresh information on the deal.